Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is our playthrough of City of Heroes on the Bootleg Live servers. On the Homecoming cluster, we're on the Everlasting server with our roleplay character, Silver Phoenix. She's got 116,000 experience still, which she's had for a while because I've frozen her XP gain until I can make sure I've cleared all the level 15 to 19 story arcs. Um, we have a 1.2 million influence. We're going to have no trouble. I'm um, I was going to head to Skyway City, but as I was wandering around, I found a badge, and I just figured I would show you where that is. We're in Steel Canyon, right down here. So if you're looking for this particular badge, it's called Bright Star, and for the first Luminary used her light-based power to disrupt the formation of a large portal to the Rigby homeworld on this spot. And so it's in the university, and it's on this building that's, if you stand by the entrance here, right, it's this building that's to the left side of the entrance as you're walking toward the university, and the badge is right here relative to these two skylights. You can see the badge right there. Very hard to find. After I got it, I was about here when I got it, and I then went all over the place looking for it because it's sort of buried inside the roof, right? Normally they're popped up a little bit above the surface, but this one's actually buried inside the roof. Very hard to see. So anyway, I thought you might want to know where that badge location is, so there it is. We have now 114 salvage on us, and we have just a handful of recipes, not too many, 3, because I've sort of gotten rid of all the things that are below level 25. I'm going to go to Skyway City now, and we're going to see if we can get either Vitaly or Karen to give us our story arcs. This is Karen Parker. We're done with Pavel, and we're done with Jake. We've done their story arcs, and Guy. So the only one left to try is Karen Parker, and then continue Vitaly Chernenko, who has not given us a story arc yet. So, we're going to Skyway City South, because Vitaly's down there, and I think Karen's sort of west of that, if I remember right. And we're going to go ahead and get her, there she is, to give us her first mission. I'm doing a little bit better at gaining height now in this game with Super Jump from the way I used to do it, because I've kind of started learning the limitations of Super Jump over again. And so as you can see, doing a little bit of twisting around and going back, you can gain additional height like that. And so this just makes it easier to get to her. And again, the idea of hitting the wall rather than the ground so you don't lose as much height. And here she is. Karen Parker. You may have heard that I am not too happy with some of the heroes in town. That's true, but I'll base my judgment of people on their actions. Available missions. So if she's council, again, I'm not sure if there's a council story arc this low. I feel like the council story arc was more in the mid to late 20s, but we'll see. I received word the council is pioneering a new cipher in Boomtown. I need you to hit the streets of Boomtown and find a sample of the code, or the council is holding half a dozen people, influential citizens, in an office. This is probably going to be a timed mission. Doesn't seem to be. I think it used to be. So we're going to go to Steel Canyon. I'm going to go ahead and call Chernenko. Let's see what we get from him. Available missions. And his options are defeat as many mystics as I can to save people from falling into the circle's clutches, or a computer hacker I know claims that he got into a database filled with Sioux smuggling records. He wants us to get them to the right people, but he's afraid that Sioux are watching the office. If the Sioux are watching him, they'll certainly try to stop you. Can you meet with him and get the encrypted files? Let's go ahead and deal with the Sioux, since she doesn't like the Sioux, since they are evil Chinese people and she's a Chinese person, right? So this is like her own people from her own homeland who are being bad, so she feels a little responsible. Just like as an American, I would feel responsible if some American person was being a villain in China, and I had the power to stop it. So she sort of feels like they're kind of corrupting her beliefs as a Taoist, and you know, her spirituality and everything by having evil spirits. They're sort of kind of corrupting her beliefs, and so she's not happy about that. She doesn't like them. I always like this music too. This is The Land of the Lost, which is of course a bit of a play on the TV show of that name, which was a cartoon when I was a kid. Alright, so we gotta go to Steel Canyon and to Skyway City. I'm gonna go to Steel Canyon first. We'll hit Steel Canyon South. I don't know where this is gonna be. As you can see, our inspiration tray is mostly empty. I used nearly all of them to defeat Dr. Vajjalak, who was an elite boss. Now, if he'd been an arch-villain, I would have lost. Arch-villains are much harder. But elite bosses are doable by solo characters, as you guys have seen since I've done it a couple of times. Alright, so this mission is here in Steel Canyon right in front of us. There we go, right across from Wentworth's. And these are kidnapped citizens being held by the council. So we'll see what happens here if neither of these two guys gives me a story arc. I'm going to go ahead and go back to Fault Line and turn on XP gain and go ahead and get to level 20. So there's an elevator over here. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it off so that I see it on the map when I come back. You can see this isn't a very big level because all the way zoomed out, it's only got this much space. So most of the hostages will probably be on another floor. Alright, these guys should go down really fast compared to Vajjalak, because they don't have any smashing defense. See how quick? 2 shots. Each one of them took 2 hits. And this would have been 2 hits too, if it weren't for the fact that I had to brawl him. And this is, you see what I mean? This is a weird layout for an office. I mean, I guess there are all these rooms that you could go to that would be off of this. But even that, it seems like the number of doors doesn't match the size of the office. It's a very strange layout for a lot of these offices. Okay, so let's see. Some council guys over here. Okay, so he's stunned. Gotta be careful running over here because there might be somebody in that room. That guy's still stunned. Oh, and he's slowing down my recharge. So this is going to be a pain until we get rid of him. 2 marksmen, so now all my powers are double debuffed. There were 2 things slowing me down. Okay. So yeah, they make it definitely hard, especially when you have 2 of them hitting you. Sorry about that, cleared my throat a little bit. Okay, so we're done with this section. That's 2 levels down. Haven't found a single hostage, so this is probably going to be a 5-floor mission with a bunch of small levels, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so none of them are marksmen. They're always the worst because they slow down your recharge. Look at that, 2 hits. Focus Chi is a huge help. And it will be recharging 15 seconds faster now. There might be somebody in here. Let's see. Nope. No hostages yet. There's a hostage. So we stun one, and while he's wandering around, we take out the other one. Then we come back to the first guy. Kick his butt. Saved one hostage. We don't need the awaken. And we'll move this up. See how we started with a nearly empty tray of inspirations? But they're now, it's now almost full. So that's why you don't really need to save your inspirations, because you will always get more. So there's the lieutenant. So let's go ahead and stun him. And then we will take out the marksman, so that he can't slow me down. And we'll finish this guy. Oh, it's so much easier with focus chi. Okay, nobody there. Making sure there wasn't a patrol or anything. Now this might be a big level. This is our 4th level, so there can only be one more, I think, beyond this. Okay, this guy's orange, so we definitely want to try to stun him. I don't like missing like that. Okay, that thing has knockback, so we're going to practice brawl in place. I'm going to try to stun this guy again. Man, did he do a lot of damage. Stun him again. Oh, look at all that. Like when he goes down, his attack doesn't finish, it continues hitting you. That was pretty brutal. But unlike the Vajalox, we don't have to pull these guys. And this is the first time I had to rest, and I wouldn't have had to rest if I hadn't missed him so much. Alright, marksman first. Just because I don't want to be slowed. There we go. Stun him, switch targets. And then we finish this guy off. Very nice. Set up here. Oftentimes there are guys hiding up here. Like that. Assault, marksman, assault. Marksman. Stun you. Somebody just sent me a tell. Snow cone. Any spot on my team. I'm not on a team. Is Snow cone a member of the supergroup? No. I am not on a team. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. I don't know where he got my name from or why he, like, thinks I'm on a team. I have no idea. It's really cool, by the way, that this window is here and you can just look out over the office. They did such a nice job on this, the design of the game. I mean, I know I make fun of the MC Escher levels, and some of it is a little silly, but overall this is just a really beautiful game. I love this game. Ah, there's somebody. And we've got a Galaxy, so those guys, whoops, will debuff you for sure. I couldn't get to him. Normally I would hit him first, but I couldn't get to him because the other guy was in the doorway, right? And the Galaxy Lieutenants are pretty tough too. I can't remember what they're called, but they're like galaxies. And they're lieutenants. Okay, I think I've been everywhere. Let's go this way. Gotta check every room because there might be a hostage in there. We still need 4 hostages, and we're 4 levels in. We've been going down, by the way, rather than up. I think it's cool how he's like sitting on a box, like hanging out, waiting for, you know, just sort of guarding the area. I want to get rid of this marksman because I don't want him icing me up, slowing down my recharges. Missing. Gosh. Got rid of him. Stun him. Didn't stun. Alright, time to rest. As you can see, we just blew through 3 yellows. With the Vajalox, I would have had to pull them one at a time. Okay, we go up the stairs. I'm starting to get used to this. I've seen this map a few times now. There's nobody in here. Nobody in here. Oh, by the way, you can see that it's an old game because look at the monitor. That's what monitors used to look like, right? Interestingly enough, there's no computer on this desk. All there is a monitor and a keyboard. There's no computer. Interesting. I mean, nowadays the computer could have been inside the keyboard, but back then, no. Where are all these hostages? There's 4 more. Oh, this is a big room. I guess they'll be around here. Ugh. Missing. With focused chi, even. Jeez. Damn, they do a lot of damage. Look at that. 99999. Oh, he did. That guy did 56 with a brawl. I only do 43 with Storm Kick enhanced. That's nuts. Oh, come on. There's a hostage at least. There you go. Oh, that's going into another section, so... So cool, this is like the break room, I guess? Or the server room. Yeah. This looks like server racks. Adjutant, huh? Alright, I'm gonna take you out as fast as I can. Well, let's take this guy out. Alright, and now back to the adjutant. Okay, KB'd him. We KB'd him. He didn't get a single shot off at me. Yeah, that's how it's done. Okay, that's a dead end. Time to go upstairs. There's guys up there. This is quite the mission. Started out with some small levels, and now big ones. This is a big level. Alright. Ugh. I hate missing with Grain Kick. There we go. Okay, that goes down. But let's examine up here first. Like there's an office over here, like a little side room over here. I guess this is the break room, right? Copy machine, vending machine, water cooler. Another break room over here. Copy center, I guess. Alright, so let's head down. Oh, this is just going the other way around. Okay. Three more hostages to rescue? Really? Goodness. See, just like that, two guys got mezzed. Alright, that takes them out. Now marksman buddy. Almost two-shotted you, thanks to the crit. And you guys didn't lay a finger on me. Well, maybe one finger. Who is talking? Archon. There's Archon Carter, okay. Take this guy out first. Where'd the mouse go? There we go. Yeah. Alright, practice brawler time. Okay. Yeah, he has no chance against me now. He's a boss, but we've got his number. Hey, he did the same kick I did. That's the end of you. So I'm gonna have to rest now, but not too bad. We'll be doing a lot less resting once we gain level 22, 23, 24, and we get our single origin enhancers and invention enhancers up, but where are the hostages? I haven't seen any. What, one so far? Buckshot, yeah, he does AoE cones. So I can't necessarily defend against him. There's another hostage. So I guess they're all back here. Okay, credit him. Should finish him right now. There we go. That's another hostage. Is that the mayor? No, city council member. So we're still missing one. Because I heard the mayor talking. The mayor is talking somewhere in here, the deputy mayor, and I don't think we found them yet. That's a philanthropist. So where the heck is the deputy mayor? There's nothing in here. I just love the detail. Look at the fire hose. Right? I mean, if you zoom in really close, it doesn't hold up too great, but from out here it looks fine. Over here maybe? No. So I'm missing somebody. Lord only knows what level they're on. There's nothing in here. I've been all over this map, right? I'm sitting tab like crazy. Alright, let's try another level. Sorry guys, I must have missed one. I have no idea where. Probably in here somewhere. Turn on sprint. Nothing in there. Maybe in one of these rooms. A lot of times that's what happens, is there's somebody in one of these rooms along the edges here. But I thought I checked all this. Yeah. Yeah, I've been all through here. Down, maybe? There we go. Alright. Okay guys, we finished that mission. What quite a long mission. I think that's going to be all for today. We're going to go talk to our contact. And then we'll try another mission from her, or our Vitaly Chernenko mission next time. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back with another episode in a little while.